Abe Alkazai has Crohn's disease and must undergo colonoscopy. He's on disability after surviving unimaginable and traumatic events. Alkazai is used to fighting the system, and now he's speaking up for others who have the same concerns with UPS and their identity. Abe Alkazai is worried his identity is at risk after a colonoscopy procedure at Waterfront Surgery Center. The center told Alkazai his pathology specimens, along with all of his personal information, were not delivered to the lab by UPS.
We don't know nothing.
Alkazai suffers from Crohn's disease, a result, he believes, of being tortured by Saddam Hussein's henchmen in Iraq.
One day they torture you with cables, like on your backs. One day they torture you with knife, stabbing.
He says this BBC video is evidence of him being beaten. Alkazai suffered for opposing Saddam's regime, managed to survive, and land in Pittsburgh as a war refugee in 1994. Alkazai later gained American citizenship, fought to bring his family, even made headlines for winning a federal lawsuit against Saddam. Now he has a different kind of worry.
Identity is so important to everybody. It's not just to me.
Because of the Crohn's, he's required to undergo periodic colonoscopies. But his biggest fear?
Somebody did some crime or something and it's going to be on my, name or my social security number. That's why I don't like somebody. I like to protect my identity.
Waterfront Surgery Center would not go on camera and in a statement pointed the finger at UPS, saying Waterfront Surgery Center properly handled the medical information and pathology specimens, but unfortunately, the specimens were not delivered by UPS to Maraca Life Sciences. It would not say how many other specimens were lost, only saying a very limited number of patients are involved. This wasn't just any package. It included personal information like his name, address, social security number, date of birth, and insurance policy information. And UPS told Action News Investigates, UPS completed a thorough search and we have been unable to find the package. We regret the loss of the package and apologize to our customers and to those personally affected.
What you want to do is get that credit report, review the credit report, the personal information, even the employment information, and the inquiries.
Credit repair specialist Daniel Coleman says first, you should put a credit fraud alert on your credit report. He says that lasts 90 days, but you can extend it up to 7 years. According to the Federal Trade Commission, Pennsylvania ranked 16th for states with the most identity theft complaints last year, reaching more than 10,000. And it's gotten worse compared to 2013, where complaints hit just under 9,000.
Pray that someone doesn't get it and use it.
U.S. Senator Bob Casey is backing a bill targeting identity theft, including phasing out unnecessary use of social security numbers in the healthcare system. Moreover, imposing criminal penalties for those who get a social security number to locate or identify a person with the intent to physically injure, harm, or use the identity of an individual for any illegal purpose.
We have an incident here where UPS lost a package that had a man's social security number with his pathology specimens. How would your bill help someone in this situation?
Well, I think for that circumstance we might need additional legislation or some kind of new policy.
I hope it's never happen same mistake and they lose their identity, because for real it's really frustrating.
The specimens were missing for 4 months. Now, we found out today, just hours ago, they were located. Waterfront Surgery Center says it doesn't know where they were this entire time, and there's an ongoing investigation. Here's part of their statement we'll pull up for you. On July 2nd, 2015, the Waterfront Surgery Center was advised that UPS had located the pathology specimens that were delivered to UPS on March 6th. 2015. The box was unopened. Now, it also says the specimens were delivered to the lab, evaluated, and there's no indication that any patient's personal information was disclosed to any unauthorized recipient. The center says patients will be notified after doctors review pathology reports. It offered Alkazai 1 year of complimentary identity theft protection. Now, Alkazai did speak with him after getting some of this information today. He says he's still worried and he is upset. He wants a DNA sample taken to make sure to verify his specimens that were his specimens. So we'll continue to follow this, of course. He's also contacting his attorney to look into this, and as for UPS, it's still trying to figure out what happened.
Yeah, you can understand his uneasiness.
Uneasiness.
You've got a lot of this going on right now.
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens. Both to thank you very much.
Thank you.